Welcome back. This is another in our series of videos for ROMC, the complete software solution for owner management companies and the agents who look after them. What we wanted to talk about here is the idea of preventative maintenance, of becoming proactive. Our last video was about request management and about being reactive. I want to talk about what it's like to become a bit more proactive. And in here, we can see we've got the notion of fixed assets. Does your OMC have a list of fixed assets? Bet you it doesn't. What are the things that you actually own? So we log it in. Which agent is it that looks after these things? The water pump. How many water pumps have you got? I don't know. What area of the building is that in? And what type is it? Who the supplier is, what the make and model is, what the dimensions are, the description. And I can save that and keep a list of the fixed asset for the OMC. And then I can plan around that. If I look in here, let's do it from an agent perspective. We can set up this concept of a request template. So the request template are things that we do on a regular basis. So we do financial year ends every year. We do directors meetings once a quarter. Hopefully we service the lifts once a quarter. We might do the drain cleaning on a regular basis. Things that we do regularly. And it's a request template because what we can do is create a request to do this, and this is the template for that request. So I look in here, regular drain cleaning, and I can put in the details, the actions that I want to happen around that, what category it's going to be in. When I create the request, I've got a template for the request for when I do the request maintenance. I come in and I have a look at the owner management company, and I can see the outstanding jobs for the owner management company. So these are all of the recurring jobs that I've set up, all of the templates. And I can see next up is a site visit for the 2nd of June. That request is open, and I can see I've done that 11 times. But there's a history of all my site visits for that OMC. It's quite useful. I can see when it's done. Payment run. A bit peculiar. Shouldn't have been the caretaker doing that. But you see the payment run. When was the payment run last done? And there's the request, and there's all the history of when the last payment run was done. And we're going to need to do a new one soon. But that last payment run is completed. When I'm going to do the next one, I'm going to schedule that in for July, shall we? And we'll put that into the list for July. Let's put down for the 1st of July. And it's going to create the action plan based on the template of the different things that need to be done for your payment run. And I can save that. And now I got the open request in there. And the directors meeting, how am I doing with that? The last directors meeting, have I got all my notes wrote up? Have I done everything on that? I can check in there and I can see, oh, I haven't got anything marked done here. I did actually schedule it. I did actually got the finances ready. I drafted the agenda and I finalized the agenda. Yep, I done that. And I've done that. Maybe a big checklist, but it's up to you. You decide what's going to be on the checklist for when you do a directors meeting. So everything is now done on my request, which is great. And for my directors meeting, when I open that up, I can mark that as done. All done. And it's reminding me to do things. month after month. So they're all the recurring jobs for a particular owner management company. If as an agent I want to, I can create a new template, and on that template for lift service, which OMCs do I want to set that up for? And I've got the lift services set up for everybody already. If I create a new request template for new PSRA, that would be a good one. PSRA contract renewal. I want to save that. Need to say who's going to own that. It's going to be the property manager that owns that by default. If I want, I could add somebody in to follow the request as well. And then I set up the jobs, and I don't want the internal version of that. I'll take that out. But for Basel Court, I'm going to set that up in Civil Lodge, and I'm going to add that to all of them at the same time. Great. Got a reminder for everybody for the PSRA contract comes through. Allows us to become proactive in how we handle our jobs. That's how we do our preventative maintenance. That's how we stop ourselves from dropping the ball when it comes to the insurance renewal. That's how we remember that that water pump needs to be serviced. It's through the use of these recurring jobs that allow us to remember when things need to get done. It's very useful. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you tune in for the next session. Thanks for watching.